Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, folks, welcome back. We're looking at interpreting percentage pie charts now. With no student here. This is question number 7. In 1994, a survey was conducted by asking 60 students how they travel to college. And this pie chart shows the results of the survey. So for cycle, how much percent was that, Amina? 25%. For car, percent. And walk is 10%. And buses, they haven't told us at the moment. Now, okay, I think the question's been chopped off from the bottom. Okay, can you read the question to me? Because actually it's been chopped off. Question A1, what does it say? Okay, lovely. So our first question, the first task here is question 7A is to calculate what percentage of students went by bus. Now, because we're talking about a percentage pie chart, in a percentage pie chart, how much percent do we have? 100%. Now, we have all the percentages given to us apart from bus. So we can work out the bus one. So 100% minus 10% for walking, minus 25% for cycle, and minus 30% for car. Okay, oops, we don't need that. Okay, that will give us then, how much? 35%. Okay, are we happy with that? So we now know, but the question was what percentage? Okay, so the actual percentage. So therefore, the percentage of students going by bus so that is our first question then. Okay. Okay, now what's the next question? Please read out to me. The next one. Okay, to calculate the number of students who traveled. So that now the number of students. Now for this part of the question, so what we can do here, that's 7A part 1, part 2. Now we have to work out 35%. 35% of what? It tells you, if you look at where my cursor is here, how many students do we have in the pie chart? 60. There's 60 students on the percentage pie charts. So we got to work out 35% of 60 students. All right. So if we do that on our calculator, so what do we do now? 35%, this calculator hasn't got a percentage button on it for some particular reason. I have looked pretty hard, but I couldn't find it on there. So we're going to do the manual way. What is the manual way of doing percentages? So 35%, oops, let's do that. If you turn 35% into decimal multiplier, you divide it by 100. Okay, so 35% as a decimal multiplier is worth what? And off means what? So to work out 35% of 60, if you want to do as a decimal multiplier technique, the 35 is divided by 100 to convert a percentage into a decimal, and then we multiply. So we got 0.35. Oh, what's going on there? 0.35. I'm asking for a 5 and getting a 3. Multiplied by 60. So what do you get? 21. So 35% of the 60 students went by bus. So the answer is 21 students went by bus. Okay, that's the end of that one. Next question. Okay, so let's say one of the question there. So what we need to do now is, now that we worked out the number of students who went by bus, we need to work out for the other 3 as well then. So let's do that for each other part. All right, okay. So we're going to work out the number of students who went walking. So walking, we had 10%, of the number of students in a survey of the pie chart, 10% of 60 will give us 6. That's an easy divided by 10. 1/10. Okay. The next is cycle. Cycle is 25%. Now 25% is really a quarter of something. So a quarter of 60, which means divided by, so you halve it twice. So that'll give you 15 students went bicycling. Okay, and last one was car. Now car is 30%. Do we know what 10% is? What's 10%? So what's 30%? 18. So in that particular question, we worked out as much as we can work out with that question using the information they're giving us. So remember this time, when we do the work out how much percentage is left bus, we're not starting with 360, we're starting this time with 100 because it's a percentage pie chart and not a degrees pie chart. Okay, are we happy with that question? Question number 7, yeah? Okay, I'm going to give you a question how to do this. Stop there for now.